Hi, Bumblebee. You beat me here. Yes, this is the Friday What Sold video. I had a much better week than I've had in a while, and it's all because of one day on Thursday. Thursday, I had 11 sales. That's the most I've had in a long time. It totaled $276.68 on that one day. So keep that in mind when you see all the numbers at the end. The reason being, well, maybe I'll save that till the end. I think I know the reason. I did one thing different, and I'm going to try it again this week. So we'll see if it really is made the difference. It only made the difference on eBay. It didn't make a difference on Poshmark, although I did have 5 Poshmark sales. So yeah, I have a much bigger stack of things. I sold 35 items altogether between the two platforms. So I'm going to share my screen and show you what I sold. I think I have to move my screen up here. Yes, there it is. Okay. Okay, the first thing, this starts from last Sunday till yesterday on Saturday. Now, I did have one more sale, but they didn't pay till today, so I'm not counting that in the sales. So this first thing is by Zara. It's a stretch knit top. It had sort of see-through netting all over it, on the shoulders, on the waist, on the sleeves. It was sort of a strange knit. It was a pink mauve color, and it sold for $11.69, which was the sale price, and it went to Warrenton, Virginia. The next thing is this cute little jumpsuit. I forget where I got this. It's by Blush, and it's a striped jumpsuit. It was had the buttons down the front. I'm not sure if they worked or I think they worked. This was new with tags, sort of puffy sleeves, elastic neck, and straight legs. It's a really pretty little jumpsuit. And this, I took a best offer of $19 on it, and it went to Wake Forest, North Carolina. Now, this is includes shipping on all, or no, this does not include shipping. The prices I'm telling you. They also pay shipping on everything. I think everything listed here, except one thing. I did lose shipping on one thing, but I made little bits of amounts on each thing on shipping because eBay gives you a deal. So, yeah, on first class, I usually charge $5.85. If it's over 13 ounces, I charge $6.45. And that keeps me just above what they have to pay. So I very seldom lose money, except if I forget I had put on an older item. Sometimes I forget I had put free shipping on something, and that's what gets me every time. So yeah, this went to Wake Forest, North Carolina, this little jumpsuit. The next thing is by Time and True, which is, I believe, a Walmart, Target brand. It's a ribbed Henley V-neck sweater, little knit top, and it sold for $9.89. wasn't didn't have much of a value, so I put a low price on it. I didn't take a best offer on that. Sometimes I'll put a low offer on some things. I know that'll I do run sales a lot of the time, and so I allow for that, but I don't put best offer on some of my lower price things. So this went to Lehigh, Utah. The next thing is a pair, it's by Jones in New York. It's a pair of Bermuda shorts in this sort of seersucker little fabric here. And those were a size 16. They sold for best offer of $12. They went to Williamsport, Pennsylvania. These I had for a long time because, as you see, it had a 40% off sale. So that means I had it well over a year. Everything over a year, I was running a 40% off sale. They were all in my clearance item of my eBay store. So next thing is a Poshmark sale. This is Liz Claiborne's sleeveless top in this sort of a check print. It was silky. It wasn't silk, but it was silk-like. It was probably rayon or something. But the back was all black. It was just the front. Just the front had the design on it. And this sold for $23. And my Posher VA sent out offer of a shipping discount. So actually I made $15.72 on this. And it went to New Bremen, Ohio. The next thing is something I just got not too long ago. I think I bought this. This is that mod cloth top. It had sort of all phases of the moon on it. It had a elastic waist with a little tie and tassel. And that sold for $19.77, which was an offer I sent out to watchers. And it went to Rocky Point, New York. This is a pair of men's pants by Vineyard Vines. They were cotton, and the size was 30 by 30, slim fit. They were called the Breaker Pants, and those sold for $20.39, which was the sale price. That was on a 15% off sale. The 23rd, what day was the 23rd? 23rd was a Monday. It's strange. That must have been later in the day that the 15% off went on. Sometimes on Mondays, I don't put a sale on at all until later on. However, that did have it on, so this went to Dallas, Texas, these pair of pants. The next thing is a Susan Graver stretchy top with these hearts all over it, black and white print in a small. This went to Anderson, Indiana, and it sold for a $10 best offer. And it had 40% off, which means I had it well over a year. So it has to go. $10, and it went out the door. This I had just got not too long ago. I think I got this in a box, probably a blue box. I haven't had thread up boxes in a while. This is by Emery Park. This is a boho. I put boho and gypsy maxi dress on there. It was a size large. It had elastic neck, really full skirt. It just flared out from under the arms. And now this sold for $18 best offer, which I took. I usually wait at least till the nighttime to send an it's an automatic invoice to the person. Well, whoever bought this, and she's a reseller also, she got really mad that I sent her a reminder about paying. She sent me a nasty note. I mean, she did pay and everything, and the sale went through, but I don't know why that was necessary. I just automatically do that. I know when they do a best offer that they do have 3 or 4 days to pay for it. I forget how long. That's what everybody's trying to change. That if they do a best offer, they should have to pay just like they do on regular items. Anyway, it went to Bradenton, Florida, which I know very well because we had a place in Anna Maria, and that's sort of off the coast there. And yeah, was my bad episode with that dress. This is a piece I've had since I have a bunch of these lace doilies or runners. These I carried in my antique store a long time ago when I had an antique store in Avon, Ohio. We carried this sort of Victorian. I have all different sizes, and I have brown doilies and all different. So I dragged them out of a box. I had forgotten I even had them. So these really count as nothing as far as cost to me because I've had them for over 20 years. They're still new with tags. And this one was 44 inches long, a table runner by Heritage Lace. And it sold for $14.44, which is an offer I sent out. And somebody bought it in Crown City, Ohio. The next thing is the silk graphic tee. This didn't have a brand. It just had this graphic of a skeleton head that was all flowers. Kind of strange. But it sold, and it sold for $16.14, which was the sale price. And it went to Oakland, California. Now, I had just put this shirt on. Remember, this is the shirt that was the biggest shirt that I ever had. This is by Ralph Lauren. It's a gingham blue and white, sort of a check button-down shirt. And it was a size 5 extra big. It was a lot of material in this shirt. And it sold fairly soon for $24.64, which was the sale price. I probably, because of the size, should have put a bigger amount on that, but I didn't. I remember my husband, he didn't wear an extra big, but he wore tall sizes. And we'd always have to buy his clothes in the tall store for them to fit him right. And of course, they really jack up the prices in the tall stores. So I probably should have I did put on $28.99 that one. Then it was on sale for 15% off. So, okay, that shirt went to where? East Bernstead, Kentucky. And here is a Poshmark sale. This is a Madewell stone washed, sort of a cross. I don't know if this was a real cross wrap or was it tied there at the bottom, or if it was a faux. I think this was a really a regular wrap top. Then it tied there at the bottom hem. Sort of a crop top. It was extra small. It went to Brooklyn, New York, and it sold for $18. Out of $18, I made $14.40. Whoop. Where'd you go here? The next thing is another Ralph Lauren shirt. This time it's a women's, and this is a purple stripe and an extra large. And this sold for $24.64, which was the sale price. That's why I like Ralph Lauren things and Brooks Brothers. Those are the shirts that I will continue to buy until they stop selling for me. But I always do pretty well with them. This went to Landrum, South Carolina. Next thing is a pair of Clark's Bendables shoes in a size 10 medium. They were black lace-up shoes in really good condition. And these being on that furry rug there means I've had these a while, even though they were on a 15. They weren't on, I don't think I put shoes, or maybe I did, on the 40% off sale. They obviously weren't over a year, but I've had them for a while. But yeah, they sold for a offer I sent out to watchers for $16.44. Went to Haleyville, Oklahoma. The next thing is I had this little dog in my cupboard for a long time. This little hound dog reminded me of one that we had when we were little. This one I found at Goodwill. It's just sort of a nondescript little, it's tiny. It's only 3 inches high. But I think the one that we had when we were growing up, do you remember this, Sue? We had this little dog, had no markings on it. But I put it on and it sold. I mean, I didn't put it on for much at all. It sold for $6.20. And this I actually lost 15 cents on because it weighed a little bit more than I had charged, but that's okay. It went to Portland, Oregon. I hope they like this little doggy. Okay, this sale starts the day Thursday. Thursday was my great big sale day. This is the first thing I started selling early in the morning. This is I almost kept this. In fact, I took it out of my closet because when I tried it on, it's an extra, extra large, but I thought it would fit with another shirt under it, but it still just hung on me and looked pretty, didn't look nice. So I put it on. It's a short sleeve sweatshirt that says "Be Kind." And like I said, extra, extra large. This, the Be Kind was like, it was like a rug. I don't know how to describe it. It was tufted like a rug. It was sort of 3D. I could have put 3D on there too. Anyway, it went for $14.44, which is an offer I sent out to watchers, and it went to Belmont, Ohio. Okay, this is New with Tags by 525 America. I had never heard of this before. I'm not sure where I got this shirt. It had 3/4 sleeves, and it was a size large. It sold for $18 best offer, and it went to Hillsboro, Ohio. The next thing is Zara women's embroidered black dress. This was a really cute dress. It had sort of, the top sort of was an over top. It was all one piece, but it looked like an over top. And then the fabric was sort of crepey. And the bottom was asymmetrical. And it had all this embroidery on the sleeves and everywhere. But it was a really pretty little dress. It sold for $20 best offer that I took. And it went to Mesa, Arizona. This is that Madewell oversized gingham shift dress. that I bought. Actually, I thought it was a tunic when I bought it. I'm pretty sure I got this at Goodwill. It had a lot of wash wear. It was pretty thin. You can tell it had been worn a lot. It only had one tag on it, the Madewell tag. Didn't have size or fabric or anything else. But I put it on for a lower price for Madewell because of the condition. And it sold for $14.44. It sold for $10.50, which was an offer that I took on this. I had a lot of people offering me really low prices on this, and I finally took that offer of $10.50 plus shipping, of course. But went to West Melbourne, Florida. This is by Urban Outfitters. It's sort of a stone-washed rib knit men's large long sleeve t-shirt. And this sold for $16.14, which was the sale price on this. Went to Hastings on the Hudson, New York. Evidently, there's a town called Hastings on the Hudson. Anyway, that's where it went. And it sold for $16.14. I think I said that. Next thing is, I'm surprised this took so long to sell. This is by Chico's, and it was their Chico's size 3. So it was like an extra, extra large, I think a size 3 is. It went to Atlanta, Georgia. But this was a reversible blouse. It was this white dots on this blue, and then if you turned it inside out, it was the blue dots on the light blue, lighter blue. So yeah, it was sort of neat how it did that. But that was the size, and yeah, it took a long time to sell, not over a year because it wasn't in my clearance, but it did take quite a while. It sold for $19.54, and it went to Atlanta, Georgia. This pair of shoes gave me a shipping headache here. Stacy Adams. I've had these for quite a while, even though they weren't in my clearance. These sold for $32.25, and they were a size men's 14. Now, to get a size 14 in a box is harder than you think. I had no shoe boxes. I had ordered them, but I didn't have any, and I don't know if they'd even fit in a shoe box. I'm telling you, these things are long. I ended up having to put them in a regular large mailing box. It's the only thing they would fit in, and really, I had to put them like diagonally and stack them to even get them to fit in there. Yeah. The only other thing, if they wouldn't have fit there and I couldn't have found a regular box, I would have had to bubble wrap them and wrap them really good and put them in a bag and send them out. But they had to go, of course, priority shipping because they weighed a lot. And they went to Rancho Cucamonga, California. So that's my story about the shoes. I made almost $4 on the shipping because, of course, he had to pay $21.20 just in shipping on top of his $32.25. So he paid a total of $55.95 for these shoes. But they were in really good condition. The funny thing is, I have the exact shoe in a size 10 that's even a better condition than these are. When I first went in to pull these shoes off the rack, I pulled the size 10 and I thought, oh no, I put the wrong size on the listing. But no, I had 2 pair of these different sizes. Thank goodness. Okay, the next thing is a women's small top in this lavender, pretty lavender color. Had a embroidered around the neck there with a couple buttons. This is by Woolrich, and it sold for a $12 best offer. This was in my clearance sale in my clearance section, and so I had this well over a year. It sold for $12 best offer. Went to Brookline, Massachusetts. Here's a Trina Turk sleeveless sheath dress. I think I got this in a box, pretty sure. This sold for $16.99, which was the sale price, and it went to Conroe, Texas. Okay, this is a shirt I had upstairs. This I had gotten at Goodwill a long time ago to put under suits and sport coats when I used to sell them. This absolutely will not wrinkle, whatever this is made out of. It says it's made out of the tricholine. I mean, this just doesn't wrinkle at all. And it was really good to put on the mannequin under the sport coats. It was a size 16.5, and somebody bought it for $12.99. I'm sure this shirt didn't cost more than a couple dollars at Goodwill. And it went to Boston, Massachusetts. Now we're still working on Thursday's sales here. So the next thing is a pair of White House Black Market little short shorts with this sort of geometric circle. I don't know what you call this design. I think I just put geometric on there. But it was a size 2, and they sold for $12.74, which was the sale price. And those went to Phoenix, Arizona. Let's see if that was the last. That was the last thing Thursday night that came through for eBay for that big day I had. These are a Poshmark sale that I also, no, this was the next day. I sold my second pair of Crocs that I had, and I sold that little baby shoes last week, and I sold these Crocs. So I haven't had these for very long at all. These sold for $17, which was the going price for these shoes. They were in a size 8 and just sort of ballet flats in black. They sold for $17, and out of that, I made $10.92 because an offer was sent out with discounted shipping on those in the Posher VA. This is by Adidas. They were a brand. They were a style called Marimekko that you supposedly can get more money for. I had some interest in these, but not that much. And I finally sent out an offer. Oh no, I'm on the wrong slip. Sorry. Whoop. I sold these for $15.77, which is an offer I sent out to watchers. And they went to Rockville, Maryland. Jerry Garcia tie. I have a zillion ties upstairs, so I'm happy when I sell any of them. I have a lot of Jerry Garcia ties. This one, I don't know if it had a name on or not. I didn't put the name on. Usually his ties all have names. But this sold for $9.77, which was an offer I sent out. And I had forgotten, because I used to have no shipping fees on ties. So I forgot to take that off when I put these on and on sale. So that went for 15% off, which that was the nine. No, then I took an offer to watchers, $9.77. So I actually lost $3.39 on this tie. So I didn't make much on this tie, but yeah, it's all usually caused by my free shipping mistakes. Here's a Brooks Brothers shirt, 1880 in the Regent style. This is the size 17 and a half and a 34-35 sleeve. This was a plain blue dress shirt, and it sold for $22.94, which was the sale price, and it went to Austin, Texas. Next thing is a Poshmark sale. This is a little cardigan sweater in a size large. It was made in Italy. It had a paisley, I think either paisley or floral print on here. Not sure if it shows. Yeah, down here. Yeah, paisley print. This is a pretty little sweater. And it sold for $34. And it it had a shipping discount on it, so I got $24.52. And this went to Bee Cave, Texas. Bee like a buzzy bee. Bee Cave, Texas. Never heard of that before. Okay, these are a pair of jogger pants. Sort of, I think they were polyester. They had zippers at the bottom legs, and they were by Lacoste. I thought I would get more money for these, but somebody went back and forth with me on these pants. Finally sold for $22 that I took, and they went to Palmdale, California. Here's another Poshmark sale that I just, this was the last sale of yesterday. This is American Eagle stretch boot cut jeans in a size 16, women's. They were called the Favorite Boyfriend, and they were sort of distressed. And they sold for $20. And out of that $20, I made $16. And they went to Houston, Texas. So I had quite a few Texas sales and California sales this time. Now I want to show you my graph here. I think I have it up. So you can see this was Thursday, this big spike, $276.68. Now see, it just goes along here. No $100 days here. Well, they may have been 100. These are $100 days. This line is 200. So yeah, I had some better days, but look what happened then on Friday, and then Saturday. Went right down. Now, let me get back here. What I think happened, because I only did one thing different. I started ending my sales. Oh, Randy's here. Randy and Diane are here. Hi. The thing I did differently was, instead of running a sale from Monday night all through the week and ending it on Sunday evening, what I did was I ended the sale on Thursday evening. So everything was coming down by, they could see that the time, it ticks off when you get on the last day of how many hours are left in the sale. So on Thursday, there must have been a lot of people on shopping because they saw that the sale was ending. And that might have been why I had such a good day on Thursday, because that's the day the sale was ending. I don't know what else to attribute it to, but I'm going to do that again this week. And we'll see if I have the same results. It never does it on Sundays, but maybe a lot of people's sales are ending on Sundays. I don't know. I was going to end it on Wednesday and decide to end it on Thursday and just run another sale on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which I did. But I'm going to do the same thing this next week, and we'll see if I have the same results or not. Because I don't know why else it would just jump up like that. But I'm happy it did. It made a huge difference on my numbers. Let me read the comments here. Yeah, 35 items. That is a good. I believe that Liz Claiborne top was in the black and white box. Could be. And the lavender Woolrich top was from you. That was a pretty little top. I like that top. If it had fit, I probably would have kept that one. But it was a small size. Yeah. Let's go to my numbers. I put a graph. I think I can share this graph thing here now. We'll see. Not sure how to do this. Yeah, there it is. Okay. I think you can see this. It always seems to show up twice here. Yeah, this is this past week's sale from the 22nd to the 28th, which is yesterday. I sold 30. Can you see my arrow there? I sold 30 items on eBay with a gross sales of $738.06. The average sale price on eBay was $24.60. Shipping and eBay fees came to an amount of $266.49. So I actually netted on eBay $431.52. Okay, now that doesn't take out cost of goods yet. I do that when I combine the two. Okay, that's without taking out cost of goods. On Poshmark, I sold 5 items with the gross sales of $109. Average sale price was $21.80, which was the same. This came out strange, and I added this up twice. Poshmark fees were $21.80 also. So Poshmark net sales were $87.20. Now, everything together over here on the totals, items sold for the whole week on both platforms, 35 items. Gross sales for both, $847.06. Average sale price of everything, $24.20. And total fees for both platforms, $24.20. No, that's the average. $288.29. That's all in fees. Okay, the estimated net for both platforms is $518.72. Now, cost of goods, that's for 35 items. That's and I averaged $3. I looked up more about my average cost of goods when I sell. And a lot of times I get things there's no sales cost on them. And sometimes they're only $1 something. Sometimes they're close to, they're up above $3. They're above $3.50. So this time I averaged them to be $3 instead of $3.50. I think that's a better average. So my cost of goods would have been $105. Now, the shipping profit I made, that's the little bit more I make on each item from what the buyer pays to what I pay for the label, I made an extra $31.79. So it does really add up. So my net for the whole week on both platforms, taking everything out and putting the shipping profit back in, was $445.51. So much better than last week. So let me get back here. Yeah. So I would like to, it would be that Thursday was a fun day because it was, every time I turned around, I was getting a ka-ching. And I was actually bagging or shipping out things and putting them in my bin as they came in. So that's one day I could have had actually a shipping YouTube video, but I was doing things as they came in so I don't get things mixed up. So anyway, yeah. Now tomorrow is Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day, everybody. And it's the day that they're having that sale at one of my Goodwills. So I'm going shopping again tomorrow. So possibly tomorrow evening or tomorrow, everybody's going to probably be doing something. I may put it off. I may put the haul video off till Tuesday instead of tomorrow. I think I'll do that because I'm usually too tired when I come home from shopping anyway. So I think on Tuesday, I hope I don't have anything going on Tuesday. Tuesday, I will try to put the haul video on. So watch for it on Tuesday at 4:00. Yeah. So is anybody doing anything for Memorial Day? We're not getting together at all. All I'm doing is going shopping. That's my Memorial Day. I don't know if my kids are doing anything. My son and my grandkids, they usually get together with good friends of theirs and have a picnic. But my daughter, I'm sure, is just going to the barn with her horse. I will be going back out to her house. I don't know if it's next week or the following week, and helping her keep getting more organized and trying to get through all that inventory she got from that lady. So that is my numbers and what I sold for this past week. So I'm hoping for another big day, or even more than one big day. Maybe I should end my sales every couple days. I don't know. I think there are people that do that. I think Rockstar Flipper mentioned that one time. He puts on sales every couple days. So I don't know. Nothing special, Diane. You're just staying home. Yeah. We very seldom do anything big for Memorial Day. I don't know, the people that own the golf course over on the other side of the lake. A lot of times they'll have fireworks. So I may have a fireworks show tomorrow night that I can watch. There's a huge, I don't know if it's a bee or a fly flying around here in this room. It sounds like a bee, actually. But it could be a great big fly, too. Yeah. So I will be back probably on Tuesday for a haul video. Hopefully I'll get some good things. And I'll have, on Friday night, I ordered some blue boxes. Yeah, I couldn't stop myself, so I went on and ordered some blue boxes. And then I realized I had to transfer some money into my PayPal account. It takes, when you transfer money from your bank account to your PayPal account, it takes forever for it to get there. So even if there wasn't anything in my PayPal account, it just takes it out of another account. But yeah, being that this is the weekend and Memorial Day, it's going to take forever to get there. The horse trailer's coming back into the driveway across the street. I wonder if they had been to a horse show or something. I don't know. So I'm going to, my dog wants to go out and run around again. So I'm going to, I made some roast chicken, potatoes in the oven today, and some green beans. So I'll have that for supper. And yeah, let my dog out. I think I'll go sit on the porch and have some iced tea. It's supposed to get really hot tonight and tomorrow. So everybody have a great Memorial Day, and I will see you on Tuesday. Bye.